Greetings and welcome to Bubble Hearthing. I'm Bubble and you're fantastic. And I was pausing there because usually the first few seconds of the video are like, but this time it was actually fine. Today we are playing a deck that is near and dear to me and my buddy here. That's right, it's Esper time. Here we go. We are playing one of my favorite deck type, or my favorite, color combination, and then also just a really awesome deck type. We're playing Esper Superfriends. Esper Control is really what I love, and it is a control deck, but it's like Planeswalkers, let's go! So, here's Esper to help lead us along in the description. I wanted to play a few games of this first before I actually tried to describe what the deck was, because that would have been awkward. Like, and this is here because I want it to be. No. So, we're running Planeswalkers. Let's go over those first, why not? 3 Kaito Suzuki is the new one there. Really pretty solid there. You play at turn 3. I do have some eye twitches as the only... Eye Twitch is the only early creature. Katose gets played later on, but that is the main one that you could potentially have enable a plus on Kaito, and actually just get card draw without the discarding. Although maybe you just need an answer, and you do that anyway. If you need an answer by turn 3 or 4, or turn 4 or I guess 5, then you play Kaito, you plus him, and then you plus him next turn if you're really in dire straits. And just a little token there is also good for blocking. Okay. The minus I'm not really ever going to use. The only creatures that can get are Katose and Eye Twitch and Edgar. I forgot about Edgar, who are good. They're certainly good options. They're no Hullbreaker Horror. I didn't want to run Hullbreaker Horror. Moving on. One of Nico Aris because I wanted to try out Nico. I think it's a pretty good thing to get later on in the game. Even if you play it on turn 3 or something, maybe you get to -1, kill your opponent's creature. Odds are, because you drew a card and it deals 2 damage. If you're able to put more mana into it, that is awesome. Just kind of hangs around for a little while, and then eventually they go away, and hopefully you got some good value. Alright, the other Planeswalkers we have are the Wandering Emperor, another new card, another fantastic card. Just all around great. I see no reason not to do this. It can make creatures that can work with Kaito, or just try to reclaim the board. Also, they have Vigilance, so they can block afterwards. The Exile, the life gain, fantastic card. Amazing. 1 Teferi who slows the sunset. Potentially you want to play 2 of these, I don't know. It works very nicely with Celestis to get you some more mana. Whenever you do that, though, you probably want to manually tap. Auto-tapper has screwed me over a few times by not tapping the Celestis. And then I actually lose out on a point of mana when I plus with Teferi. But super good. Super good guy, not bad. I would maybe run 2, I wouldn't run 3. He's a good card, but he isn't going to, from what I could tell, isn't going to really stabilize things too much. And the last Planeswalker, yes, is Lolth. How could you go Esper? How could you play a deck with black and not run Lolth? Just really, really super solid. Play it on 5, gums of the board. Naturally just gains counters, so you board wipe and then you -3 again, almost every time. There's no plus ability? Doesn't have to be. That -8? Never gonna happen. If you see it happen on here, it'll be the first time ever. And the 0 is just nice. Lolth, very, very solid creature. Very solid Planeswalker. For the creatures, we'll go over them very quickly because there's not too many. Eye Twitch. I was potentially running Spirited Companion in this slot to just draw a card, but I decided I wanted to play something cheap, and because I'm running 3 colors, I wanted access to mana fixing. So Eye Twitch comes down, if it dies, can get me Sciences, and then can get me the 3rd color if I'm really hurting on that. I don't think I ever keep a hand that only has 1 color mana in it, and I guess it would be black if I was playing Eye Twitch, so yeah, that gets me my 3rd color if I need. Also just a cheap enabler for Kaito, can block something if it needs to, solid stuff. Also, I like having access to the learn board or the sideboard. Let's see, beyond that, we have Edgar. Edgar, I love Edgar. I'm saving up gold to get the Kamigawa lands, because I think they look awesome, and they cost 25,000, but I had to drop, I think it was 3,000 or whatever, to get this Vampire Fang Edgar card style. I thought it looked so good. Edgar's great. It's very hard to remove, and it leaves an artifact behind, which is awesome, because if you're playing against Naya Runes or whatever, where they play enchantments, and playing against any kind of large enchantment-based deck, I have Farewell. It can exile all enchantments, and it can leave the artifacts behind if it's not a big deal. Edgar likes to hang out there. Just really awesome thing, and again, gums of the board. Super solid drop there. Doesn't always win the game for you, but it's alright. More often than not, it is relevant. And the tokens. On the other side, having lifelink is very strong. Also, if you have multiples and you have an Edgar on the board, just like, creature side, if you play the second one, Legend Rule flips to the... Legend Rule makes you pick one, and the other one gets flipped over to the coffin side, so it's kind of cool. You do a little Edgar dance there. Not the most useful, because then your opponent can kill one and Feels kind of bad, but hey. And Katose is the last one, just a one of, to try to get a little extra value, try to get more value off of Kaito if you ever get to -7, and also to see your opponent's deck. This is going to be played in best of 1, so obviously you come to the 7 cards in the learn board. So, kind of nice little utility thing there. Not super valuable, but I think it's nice to have one of. And the rest of the deck is, well, let's see, as far as removal goes, we have mostly removal. March of Otherworldly Light, amazing card, love this card, that is keeping me in the game, that has kept me in the game so many times. The main target for these is actually creature lands, because since Faceless Haven's gone, people still run a bunch of creature lands, and this just does a great job of removing them. Let's see. Very rarely do I actually exile a thing for the bonus cost in X, but it is relevant, it has happened once or twice. Medic Massacre, fantastic removal. I want to have a whole 4 of them. I can spit out tokens from my creatures with my dudes, and I can gain life. Or I can hurt my opponent a little bit. And just playing this is great. It really helps stabilize the board and gets rid of anything like indestructible. If your opponent plays Tameo Safekeeping, that's okay. Medic Massacre. It still dies. Let's see here. Beyond that, we have 4 of Doomscar, because I often find myself wanting to try to clear the board on turn 3, because aggro is a thing. Aggro is always a thing. So I want this to happen. I want this in my opener. If I don't have it in my opener, then we might be hurting. And the last removal is Farewell, again, mainly just because Naya Runes is a huge pain in the ass. And also connect graveyards, because Kami of Transience likes to come back out of the graveyard sometimes, which is annoying, right? And it cannot hit Planeswalkers, so I can just go straight down, select everything, and go nuts. Artifacts are the only thing that really could be damaged, but even then, it's only Edgar. It's only Edgar's backside, you know, just super solid, just metallic backside there. And the Celestis. And I guess Shard tokens. Oh no, those are enchantments, so, well, whatever. But still, Farewell, premium removal. If you get to 6 mana and have this, you're probably fine, unless you're in a mirror match, in which case, hopefully Edgar gets you there. The only other cards we have are kind of mana ramp card advantage cards. So it is the Celestis. Very nice, has won me quite a few games. I will often keep a land in my hand that I don't need to play to discard to the Celestis when I get it to play. So that's pretty good. Has done quite a good job. Also, amazing mana fixing, because, you know, I have Niece Level Black, Niece Level White, Niece Level Blue. The Celestis makes it all happen. Also, something's in my eye, but that's annoying. And Memory Deluge, I believe that is the last card. Yep, Memory Deluge, just 2 of those. Okay to discard to Celestis, or discard to Kaito. And just gets you more pieces. It's a 1 card that gets you 2 cards. I just need card advantage. And odds are it's going to find me some kind of removal, which I'm going to be able to use next turn. Or, in case of March, maybe the same turn, if I have a lot of mana. Hey, good stuff. So, without further ado, let us begin actually playing. The only, I guess the last thing to note here is to confront the past, because I'm running more Planeswalkers. There you go! Deck's done. Oh, lands are whatever they are. I don't know, I got a few mana lands, a few other things. It's not anything significant. I believe I have, like, one of... I don't have the white, the new white land. Let's see. I gotta make sure I'm playing in ranked this time, because, geez, last time I was playing in regular play. I was like, no, I want to play the actual things. Here we go. Alright. Ranked. Best of 1. Standard. Super Friends. And away! Let's see. Was there anything else there? I'm playing, like, Odawara and Takanuma. The new blue channel land and the black channel land. Not the white one. Didn't feel like playing it. I feel like white isn't really as important in the deck. I think blue and black is really what it's kind of built on. I think that's what it was. I don't know. Whatever my reasoning was, I didn't want to play it. Alright, so this looks like a keep. Yeah, it's a keep. I can play Eye Twitch, yep, and then... Turn 2, I can foretell a Doomscar, and then the Eye Twitch is going to die, and I can actually just, you know, and let's say, yeah, I'm keeping. I see the potential line of Eye Twitch into 3rd land. Nice. And this doesn't even give away what I'm playing. Eye Twitch into Sciences into removal. Celestis is also nice. Even after turn 3 Kaito. No, what are we playing against? Ooh. I would have blocked that all day, every day, by the way. That's an interesting card to see, though. Alright, I'm not attacking. You are a blocker. Alright, how do we want to do this? So I want white. How badly do I want double white? I don't know, but I want white to be able to march if I need to, so... I don't need double blue at all, so definitely going on the white side. Let us foretell a Doomscar. I believe there's a decent chance that we get to play that at some point. Now, this is a little tough because if they reconfigure a Rabbit Battery into something, it kind of buffers it from being removed. Ooh, Lizard Blades, okay. Might want to remove that. That actually, this still, well, exiles a lot of artifacts though, so that's pretty good. So I can use 2 mana, exile the Lizard Blades. Or do I want to just play the Celestis? Like, there's not a whole lot of damage right here. That's fine. I can play the Celestis and take a hit. And block. Or I can play a thing and go Kaito. And plus Kaito. That's definitely... Well, do I want to... Kaito or Celestis? Let's pick one. Celestis. I want to get the white. Okay. So let's play this for blue, because we have to. And go with that. Now we have access to double whatever. And your turn. And I'm going to block whatever you play. I like my chances here. I am wondering why they're playing blue. Presumably it is for a counterspell. Probably the 2 mana one where you can tap an artifact. Or cost 3 mana. So we'll see. That's where instant speed comes in handy. Reckless Stormseeker. Or you're just going to tap out. Okay. I will absolutely Doomscar this board if you don't play a land. Even if you do, I'll Doomscar it anyway. The only thing that hurts me there is... Oh, especially a red land? Yeah, hell yeah, no. Oh, they're gonna... Rabbit Battery on the... Yeah, that makes sense, though. That makes a lot of sense. I can try to do something about that. You're gonna give yourself whatever. +1/+0 in haste. Alright. I can march and exile like Doomscar or Farewell. And then I can get rid of Lizard Blades and the Doomscar actually clears the board, but I think it's okay leaving alone a Rabbit Battery. This will deal more damage, so I'll do that. And I do want another land, I believe. I don't think there's, like... Definitely don't want to go for the card draw. Yeah, let's go with land. I take 3, sure. My turn, thank you. Alright, they tapped out there. This is nice, I can go Doomscar into iTwitch. Or I can go Science into Doomscar. I think that's a better play, because I need the land. I would like land to be on the board. So Sciences, get any land. Probably... I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I guess I'll go for the white one. Just because I have multiple double white things here, so it could be useful. I could also march for 2 and exile Lizard Blades. I'm just worried they're going to have some kind of other thing to follow up here. Yeah, let's just do this. Odds are, if your opponent is playing aggro, they will go heavy after you play a board wipe because they don't expect you to have 2. Let alone, essentially 4. But hey, that's just what we do. I don't have a follow-up to really follow the cadence of game theory there, so that's just what we do. Okay, iteration. Not bad. I haven't seen any other blue cards. So unless they're just playing blue to try to get card advantage, I feel like they're holding on to a counterspell. Or maybe Fading Hope. Probably Fading Hope. What the hell are you? Calamity Bear. Oh, you're giants. Okay. That's surprising. Well, you can't play that this turn because it's... Really? You're missing land drops, which means you have a handful of things to play. You would never play that with that. Okay, and then you're gonna play the mountain. Yeah. Makes sense. Alright. Mythic Massacre isn't bad. It's not bad at all. I kind of want to just Kaito plus here? I can Kaito minus. They probably bounce a thing. I can Kaito minus if I want to. Or I can just pass the turn. I think I might want to just foretell and pass the turn. And that lets me still march for something. I can march for 1 afterwards. I'll play iTwitch. The advantage of passing the turn here is that it does flip to Knight, and then I get to loot with the Celestis. But I think it's better to just play the iTwitch, maybe be able to get a free Kaito Plus next turn. And I can still remove something with March. Up to a 3-cost thing. Kumano faces Kakazan. Okay. Not really terribly scary here. Mindlink Mech. Okay. Do I care about that? A little bit? Would I ever... Would I ever play March, lose Farewell, to exile this and leave their Rabbit Battery on the board? Well, they're not going to crew it this turn anyway, it doesn't have haste. Oh, they will, because they can equip it after they crew it. That's... yeah, right. That's how that works. Okay, Mindlink Mech is on the board. Sure. Oh, it becomes a copy of Rabbit Battery, so it already has haste there. Cool. Does that mean it copies the... Can I do this for 1? Because it copied the mana calls? I'm a genius, I know. Autopay. Thanks for making it cost 1. Damn, wow, okay. Didn't see that coming, not gonna lie. Alright, I have 6 mana going into whatever here. If they Spell Pierce me, it's gonna suck for me. But, okay, actually I can pay the Spell Pierce, so that's fine. Let's go with that. Going to attack here, which is going to be a little surprising. I guess we can see if Kaito resolves first before attacking. If Kaito's not on the board, I don't want to attack. Alright, cool. Draw me a card. Now, they are inclined to play a creature next turn, so that Kumano does something. I would like to have a creature land at some point here. Thundering Raiju, very good card, very good card. Okay, that is significant. Goes to 4/4, it's going to buff the rabbit, likely. I will Meathook next turn. I will attack, and then Meathook. Out of here. Ah! No, Esper! You didn't fall all the way down, my goodness. You're still alive! Hey, I got a manland, wow. Did not think that was actually going to happen. Okay, let's attack. Am I dead on board? Yes, actually. So that's worth noting. Because this is 6, it's going to go up to 7 mana with the Raiju attack. It's going to deal 1 point of damage, which is 8 damage. Sorry, not mana. And then this is a 2/2. So yeah, there is lethal on board. If they have Spell Pierce, I'm going to feel pretty bad. To go for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't completely avoid a Spell Pierce. I could just Doomscar. That kind of plays around it. Yeah, Doomscar's fine. Why am I hemming and hawing over this thing? Just Doomscar. Hope they don't have Negate. And if they do, then I can figure something out. Then I can make a token with Kaito. Alright. Let's learn about some mascots, shall we? Yeah, that'll be pretty good to go off the board. Alright, we can plus here. Draw me a card because I attacked. Deluge is pretty good. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll play Otawara. Let's see. Legendary creature. Yep, none of those in the deck. Well, actually, I have a few, but none of those right here. So we will play Otawara because I'll give me double blue to Deluge. Okay. Looking okay. I am still concerned that, like, they have that Calamity Bearer. Like, what are you doing with that? I guess they're playing the giant, Saga? Battle for Bredegard, I think is what it's called. Could be wrong. Also have to watch out for Jawara Disruption. Alright, do they attack Kaito or my face? If I'm actually really happy if they attack Kaito. That means I think the game's going to go longer, so that favors me. If they shoot Kaito, it's unfortunate, but well, I'm okay with that too. Mindlink Mech. Okay. After combat. Well, yeah, it doesn't have haste. I could have had haste if they did that, because it would have become a copy of that. Would have had, yeah, would have copied it. Maybe they were worried about Another thing. Another March. Holy crap, this hand. Not this hand, but like these options. Some damn good options. Alright, I will take Edgar, and I will take the March. And I will probably have a damn good time with this. Alright, Nico. Not bad. I don't hate Nico. No hate on the Nico. And let's see here. You cost 3, so I want to keep up 4 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's not really what I want to see here. I can play Nico and minus. Kill the Etchings of Kumano. I want to remove you, though. Can I survive a turn? Probably. Famous last words, right? But probably. Let's plus here and see what that gets me. I don't want to minus because it puts him a little low for my liking. Did I play a land already? I don't know. We're going to drop Nico. Sorry, Nico. I like you and all, but we're going to drop you. Because I forgot if I played a land this turn, so yeah, feels bad. Alright, 3 mana. I can exile that. Let's just do that right now. No. Nah. Yeah. I know, I keep going back and forth, my bad. Submit 0. That's the one. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. Bugger, just whatever, just go. I don't know why I'm thinking it's 3 mana when I really just need X to be 1 for this. I'm gonna let them equip if they want to. Calamity Bearer, okay. Let's see. So they're gonna have that. This is gonna copy it, and then it's gonna quadruple the damage. That's scary. I'm gonna have to exile Farewell. It still flies, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I know what I have to do. That's their combo. Good thing I didn't type in the right number. Mind Link Mech. Yeah, go ahead. I suppose I can exile the Calamity Bearer itself right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the Mind Link Mech, because that's more of a threat, I believe. One, two, three. Submit 1. Unfortunate, but such is life. Autopay. Out of here. I don't know how they can respond to this, but you're out of here. I guess they can crew it again, maybe? Is that why it's holding priority? I believe they can tap Etchings of Kumano to crew the Mind Link Mech. Okay. Interesting combo, and surprised it revolves around that one thing. Like, is that really what you want to be doing? But hey, maybe it is. Maybe it is what they want to be doing. Alright, I believe the play here is attack. I need to remove this, otherwise it's threatening to kill me pretty much every turn. Attack, meat hook for 4. Unfortunately, I lose Edgar. Oh no. Oh well. I don't think there's any way that I only remove Calamity Bearer. I'm gonna plus to see if I have single target removal. Island. That is not single target. A juicy one, you say? Alright, I don't think there's any way they save anything. Alright, and their aggro just went bye-bye. I'll foretell this as well. I don't see myself losing this game now. They got nothing, I got quite a bit, but... Alright. This is why I like manlands a little bit. Yeah, I'll discard an island. Edgar! See, so I could play the Edgar, and it would buff this thing. That's an option. Let's just go. Let's just go nuts here. You know, if they actually put up a fight, I might be able to ulti Kaito. Unlikely, but it's possible. Wandering Emperor, pretty good card. GG. Good game. Alright, there we go. A decent showing. Okay, I never thought about that combo with Calamity Bearer and Mind Link Mech, of all things. It's okay. It's not great. I don't love it. Excuse me. Thundering Raiju's fun, but I really don't think it's worth it. I think there are other things you can do with the Mind Link mech. Or just play it in a more dedicated Giants thing. Also, here's an Allen wrench, just because it is the one I use most often to do 3D printer tweaks. I think it's just an M3 sort of thing. Quite useful. Let's see, does this have M3 on it? I can try it against this other thing that actually has a size noted. Is it an M3 or is it a 2.5? I don't know. We're going to find out here. I'm going to attempt to put that. Nope. It is not an M3. It is 2.5 millimeter. Okay. Distracting Geist, whatever. All right. There is one game. I should probably write this down because I often forget the games that I win. So I'm going to say Esper Super Friends. ESF. I wish it was ESP because it's more of like an Esper kind of thing. If I spell friends with a PH, then hey. So win, loss. We have 1 in the win column. All right. Again, my biggest concern is Naya runes and they just outpace me, or control, and we face control. And the game takes longer than the game's already to. Well, we have all our colors, we have removal, we have this if we need it, 1 more land against Edgar. Yeah, this is a keep. I would like to go first at some point, but still a keep. Did I go first last game? I don't think so. Alright, there's a reason to play white. But there's no reason... Yeah, there's actually a pretty good reason to play white. This is the only white source I have in my hand, yeah. Because if I need to, I can X equals 2 exile Edgar. Don't want to. Definitely don't want to, but I could. Oh boy, alright, this might be a long game. This might take a minute, guys. Alright. Alright, I'm giving away nothing here. They just think I'm Orzhov and bad card draw. Orzhov slow. Alright, this is likely going to be something with Goldspan Dragon and friends. I think if I don't want to ramp... I don't want to play Celestis into Prismari Command. Let's see, Goldspan comes out on 5. I don't have removal for it right now anyway. I don't have double white. So I need Celestis to get double white. Alright. I will show you my other color. Alright. I will play this into a Prismari Command if you have it. Do you have it? That means that you can't... Or are you just gonna do that? Okay. Sure. They probably do. Like, I'm just... They probably have it. What happened in 1985? I don't know. A song was written, so I do not have the double white for that. That feels really bad. I guess I need double black for Meathook and Loth, so we'll do that. They can't counter me with a single red. Sorry, no Pyroblast or Red Elemental Blast, especially not on a non-blue card, but good luck with that. Okay. And they have their own Celestis. Okay. Likely to be a deck with Leer in it, then. Probably... Let's see, I haven't seen any white mana, so it's not Teamer. Yeah. So it's probably just... is it just Leer and Goldspan? Will they end up exiling? Was that a land? Dragon's Fire. Yep. Okay, I kind of know what it is. I think this is the last deck that CGP played, so... Will we attack? Absolutely. There's no reason not to. Unfortunately, we're stuck on land here. We could potentially say X equals 3. I don't think they're going to do anything that X equals 3 is going to matter against. Alright. Easiest click-through of my life. Alright, so going forward, we can have X equals 4 for removal. It doesn't remove Leer or Goldspan. We can do Massacre for 3. Also doesn't help at all. They discarded Unexpected Windfall. And there's Goldspan. Yeah. Not what I wanted to see. I might have to exile the Wandering Emperor. Obviously not this turn. But next turn. I am ahead in life, if that matters at all. You know, as far as attacking back and forth goes. They're going to get low before I do. But That's a nice card to have, I guess. Let's attack, see if they do anything. Let's see if they have any responses. I really need something here. Couldn't tell you what, but I need something. Another white. Okay. I could play Eye Twitch, doesn't really do much. I could just play Loth, actually. Play Loth, probably get it countered, but I want to have my removal. Yeah, I'm going to play Loth into a counter spell. They have more counter spells than they have creatures, so they're probably going to remove my stuff, but if I kill other creatures, we're okay. And that was going to happen no matter... I'm happy it wasn't Jawar Disruption. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to happen no matter what there. Field of Ruin. Good to remove my Hall of the Storm Giants. Now I'm feeling a little concerned. Now I would like my other white source. Because I am dead on board to removal. Obviously Edgar can't do anything in the air, so might as well just go for it. And I think... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I can play Eye Twitch and still have the mana for March. And March is instant speed. If that's worth anything. Let's play Eye Twitch to see if they... If this is Juwari, I'm going to be really disgusted. Actually, no, let's just do it then. Let's not... Well, I guess we want to do it during their turn. Yeah, alright. Here's a blocker. Yeah, we want to do it during their turn. Okay. If they remove one of my things, I'll do it right now. But just because Goldspan has, you know, haste, so... Dragon's Fire. Alright. Yeah, we'll go for it now. It could still be Jawar Disruption. Will we go for it now? No, it's okay. It's okay. Just thinking, like, they have 4 mana essentially here, so it's not like them untapping for all this is going to matter too much. Don't removal. I want sciences. I guess it'll make... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if I make them use treasures if they kill me. I just want to get this in before they declare attacks, because then they get an extra treasure token. Not sure if that matters at all either. 5. 5? 5. X equals 5. I can exile Edgar, actually. Yeah, I'm going to exile Edgar. That's easier to do. Because then I guess he'll play the Wandering Emperor if I don't lose immediately. Like, if they have a counter, that's it, I'm done. Looks like it... Well, they have treasures to bounce the counter the spell, so let's say. They have to have another card to follow it up with. Yep, that's it. GG. Alright. I did not think it had Hullbreaker Horror in it. Let's see here. Either way, I was dead to a counterspell. So that's a good deck. We do go down one there. Hopefully we'll get somewhere close to gold 1, though. So that is one of the loss. Okay, one of the loss column. We beat Mono White. We lost to Izzet. No, I'm sorry. Mono White was before I started the stream. Or not, before I started the video. Where I was like, let's just play one game to see how we do. Oh, we destroyed Mono White, like, super easily. Okay, cool. Hello, game? You good? I tuned this a lot to beat Naya Runes. I didn't tune it so much to beat Izzet, so I'm not sure how we fare in that matchup. We do have a good amount of instant speed removal, but unfortunately they have counter spells and stuff. And the natural counter to them is just kind of going wide, because they don't have a whole lot of board wipes. But, yeah. We don't really have that ability. Okay. What do we have here? We don't have any white. But again, we have Eye Twitch, Potential Deluge. We're going first. I'll take this on the play. If it was on the draw, I'd probably take it on the draw anyway, because I'm drawing a card. But I'd like to get Eye Twitch out early. Alright, fine, I will attack. Overrated player. Huh, okay. Might as well play this on blue. Let's see. I do need a land. Azorius Control, you say? Okay, probably going to counter my Celestis, but not really any way around that, unless I try to wait for them to tap out, so... Alright, Twitch beatdown, coast to coast, let's go! You're gonna march me? Are you gonna march my iTwitch? They could. I'm gonna play this on blue, just because I have Nico cost double blue and Deluge more so cost double blue. Odds are they're gonna Jawari this. They already played one. Okay, negate. Well, that was gonna happen pretty much no matter what. And number 3, Restoration of Iganjo. Ooh, that hurts. I really needed the land drop that time. Really needed that land. Didn't get it. Alright, if I lose, it's because I was greedy. I don't know if it's really greedy hoping it like, you get to land number 4, but... That's not land number 4. Yeah, kinda need to go all the way. Don't you gain life? No. I mean, this will outpace me, easily. That gains life. Okay. Ooh. Kind of embarrassed here. How much you want to bet they counter environmental sciences? How much you want to bet? Wandering Emperor. Oh, I'm glad I didn't even attack. I didn't attack as I wanted to block. But... Oh, protect what? Protect away. Because I want to block and have the thing die. And I'm glad I didn't attack because they would have exiled it and I would have gotten nothing. No, protect away. Alright, foretelling something. Probably a Doomscar. If I had to guess. Maybe, well, no, it could be a counter. Could be a assault coming. I will block you! Please get me a 3rd color of mana. Just a 4th land is all I really want, but I'll take the 3rd color too. Alright, sciences. Hopefully it resolves. And another eye twitch. Well, at least I'm not gonna have to discard to hand size. Something tells me this is countered. Like, your opponent's mana screwed, you just keep them mana screwed, yeah. Especially because they're not really hurting for land either. They already have an established board. There's no way. Disruption? Eh. Technically, I guess the other way around, they would have held on to the gate though, so... Unfortunately, even me getting a 3rd land, or a 4th land, it doesn't quite open up the game as much as I'd like it to. Is it lethal on board? Yeah, it's lethal on board. It is. Let's see. Damn. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That is much too slow. Alright, well. Sometimes that happens. Okay, another one in the lost column. Because mana screwed. Boy, am I looking forward to Streets of New Capenna. Where we get the Esper Tri-Land. Oh, God. I was just... As soon as I saw that, I was like, what? Oh, really? Not only that, but there's actually like a family for the Esper colors. I think they're called the Obscura. So, like, yes, all the Esper support in the world, please come to me. What is this? There's a YouTube video recommending. Cool. No, I already watched that. My phone's behind. Come on, I'm over here trying to play 4D chess, and you're like, oh, Bishop 2 Kings Rook 7. I'm like, what? Pack? Let's open a pack right now. We will open a pack on stream because I want to break up the 2 losses with some sort of minor victory. I know I cannot open the Green March, so anything will be good. The Green March is arguably the worst card in Kamigawa. Alright. Invoke the agents. Cool. Cool. Okay. I do have plans for an Abzan vehicles deck with Greasefang. I want to try that out later on, so look forward. If you're interested in those kind of games, look forward to that video. It should come out eventually, within a week. Likely within a week, hopefully within a few days. Also need to make Golgari Elves a thing because Rain, good supporter of the channel, good friend in person, just good guy in general, suggested it, and I started looking into the elves. I was like, you know what? They're not so bad. Like, that could be a thing. So Golgari Elves will be a thing. Okay, now I have all the colors. I have removal. Okay, this is a hand I can keep without regret. I even have double black if I need it. Okay, let us go for the black and white. I will play this on turn 3. I'll probably play this on something else. There's blue. I can hold on to you, though. Jeskai. Okay. We'll see if they're running Hinata. Or if they're just doing the, like, test of confidence or whatever it is. A million counters on Goldspan deck. Alright. Now I want double black. I kind of do. This is going to be double white. So I can play this on black and this on blue for double blue. Okay, cool. So play this on black. And play Meathook on 0. That is a play in some decks, and particularly grindy decks. Notably, Anvil decks. Only called Anvil. Just because you get through the card so much faster. And like you double up the grind in your opponent's life total. Okay, Storm Carved Coast and pass. Alright, let's see if I can get Kaito, or if it gets got. Alright, show me Spell Pierce. Not even close. Alright, I'll be greedy. I will be greedy and see if you have a Spikefall Hazard. Fading Hope. That works too. Alright, I guess I'll plus next turn. I guess if they had the hazard, they could have hit Kaido before he phased out, so there's that. Alright. Now I do need to make sure I have removal all wound up, ready to go. Unfortunately, let's see, can I? Actually, I can. I absolutely... Do I want to play Odawara? I think I just want to play this on blue. I'm always going to play it on blue. I can Mantra Relatively Light for 5. I probably should have plussed you first. Ordering. Ordering's bad. Another Kaito. I'm gonna discard Nico. I think I might want to get rid of Nico for March. I'll discard Edgar. Get rid of the other Kaito, but I think I like this. Let's see now. I don't want to play Edgar just yet. Oh god, I've been boned. Okay, maybe I should play Edgar then. The call of the bone has begun. But let's see. I'm gonna pass here. And hope for the best? Yeah. Not playing Edgar. Gonna try to march for 5 against the dragon. Unexpected Windfall. Okay. They will likely have a counterspell available. But what do you do? Jeez. Alright, that is not what I thought I was going to be up against. That feels bad. I guess I can try to get more value out of Kaito. What do they have there? Pathway. Okay. Play a land on red. Pass the turn? Foretell? What the hell is that deck Foretell? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Doomscar. Not a bad card. Let's plus first, see if we get anything interesting. Plus here, we get a land. This is a bounce, right? Yeah. Bouncing isn't super fantastic. Let's discard Odawara. We'll just play Shattered Sanctum. I think those colors are more relevant anyway, given my hand. We can foretell and still... No, we can't really foretell and keep up the stuff to stop like Lear, but we can foretell anyway and just pretend like we know what we're doing. Or we can just play Edgar and see if they play a counterspell. Just straight up. I think that's the better option, because if they have that available there, I can only stop... Wow, they just resolved immediately. Okay, cool. No Fading Hope either. Jeez. The hell is this? It's not a counterspell. Could be a Doomscar. I would be very surprised if it was, but it could be. Behold the Multiverse? What are you doing over there? I know your cards are like Dragon and Leer. Those are your creatures. Maybe Hinata, probably not Hinata. Doomscar. Sure. Didn't think that. So you're playing a really strange deck then. Just Jeskai Control? Alright, now if they have Prismari Command, they can kill the Coffin. But otherwise, Edgar's hanging out. I could try to play Nico. I might want to play Nico here, like, not gonna lie. Nice plus. Wandering Emperor is actually quite good. Do I want to get rid of my own Doomscar? I really don't. I'm going to get rid of my Kaito. I feel like Nico's going to get me some decent value here, and it's not as much value to have that there. Let's see. I think Nico's actually going to be better than Kaito in this case. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, plenty of black, plenty of blue. Literally only need blue for Nico here. Otherwise I need black for Mito, so. Okay, what's the most I can do? 1, 2, 3. Nico X equals 3. Do I want to just go all out and go nuts? Or do I want to wait and get the Emperor down? I can foretell this and potentially have the Emperor as a backup. Yeah, I have 6 mana. This is definitely the safer play. And I will play it safe. Still have the option to march. Can't attack as Summoning Sickness. Another Windfall, I imagine? No Windfall, okay. What the hell is your hand, buddy? Hello, email. I unsubscribed from you. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Freaking Walgreens. Actually, I think it's going to my other email address, so I have to unsubscribe from both emails. You play the Windfall now, so either that was your top deck, and that's just okay, I guess, or you finally decided on a card you didn't want to keep? Land? Or your hand is completely full of absolute gas and just nowhere to go. Alright, I'm not going to throw in the Wandering Emperor right now, because they would do some nonsense. I'll play the Celestis, though. Let's attack, and plus Kaito. If I get to minus Kaito, I will. Don't doubt me. Against you, I would love to see what the hell is in your deck. Well, that's what I was going to try to get off a minus for Kaito, but I guess now we can just play the damn card. Is there any reason to play it and basically tap out and be stupid? Yeah, we can be stupid. Let's all be stupid. Show me a counterspell. I know you don't have one. Wow. Alright, what do I want to get out of their deck? They already played 3 iterations, right? No, 2, whatever, so I'm not really too crazy about the other one. Doomscar is largely fine by me. And they've gone through 2 Windfalls. I guess we can get rid of Fading Hope. That's too cheap of an answer. Yeah. I can get rid of Iteration. Is there anything exiled? There's a card in exile that they foretold. Let's go with Expressive Iteration. Yeah, Fading Hope is cheap, but like, whatever. If they bounce one of my creatures, like, they can kill a token, sure. Alright, what is in your deck? Also, it's decent value for me. You're a mill deck. Oh. Okay. Well, the good news is they can't hit Planeswalkers with this, or anything really. And I have a lot of high-cost cards in Planeswalkers. They have board wipes for days, so how do we win this game? I do not know exactly, but they have plenty of mill. Fateful Absence, that can remove my Planeswalkers. Okay, Dual Strike, yeah, they have some pretty good cards. They have some pretty good stuff. Okay. The Graveyard, of course, you want to hit that one too. Okay, there's 4 there, cool. And I always forget to look at what they could foretell. Oh my god, I'm done. Oh, Doomscar, duh. Alright. So Edgar's gonna help mill half my cards. I think I actually might lose this one. I haven't faced a mill deck yet. That is interesting. Only 21 cards left? Like, yeah, they could definitely get there with Tasha's. Even though I have, you know, high-cost things, it could definitely get me. Guess it's my fault for playing it slow, really, though. Okay. Do we still just want to plus with Kaito? Probably. If I had any way to replay this, that'd be great, because I could exile all their cacophonies. But I don't have a bounce, because I got rid of the land. And I don't think there's anything else I could do there. Does Nika do anything for me? Shard tokens? No. Iteration's cool, I guess. I mean, here's a chunk of damage, so that's nice. 4, 8, 12? They're down to 7. That's something. My life total is largely irrelevant. No, let's see. I can always do this. -4, I guess, and then suddenly they lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana? 5 life? And bring them down a bit, but I don't... What are you? You're the thing. Okay. So I have to get 2 more points through, is what I'm trying to say. Do I want to plus with Nika, with Kaito? If the 2 things are going to get me, they're going to get me. Teferi. Do I want to bother with Teferi? I don't have any counter spells, that's the problem. I want to keep up something for the Wandering Emperor to be able to instant speed make a creature. So I'm going to Meat Hook for 0, because they're likely going to try to... Well, they have Farewell. So maybe they'll actually Meat Hook, they'll do that instead and exile everything. I'm going to Meat Hook on 0. Force them to Farewell. Because if they don't do that, and they're going to be like, what the hell is that for? Enter. I'm not going to iteration, I don't really care. Okay, the idea here is that makes them Farewell. They have to exile all creatures, which doesn't hurt them at all, but they have to take basically the whole turn to do that. Galv iteration, or they're just going to try to win the game? Okay, sure. Alright, Galvanic iteration into Tasha's. Hopefully my creatures are expensive. My cards are expensive. Right, I forgot they had all those treasures. Okay, sure. I guess I could, like, instant speed, get rid of a treasure, but they have plenty of mana. Like, they have 2 mana left over. I'll hold out for a second. Well, no, they either win or lose this turn. Like, that's it. It's one thing or another. So, here we go. Value for X is 0. Confirm 0. Select 0. Treasure token. Whatever. Doesn't go until the end of the phase anyway, so. They're like, okay, I'll sack it in response? Okay, cool. You got it. Alright. That's a lot of cards. I got 7 left. Is there any chance that these 7 cards are super expensive? Nope. Alright, GG. Well, that was a very surprising deck. I didn't plan on running into Mill. I love Mill. Don't get me wrong. Mill's cool. I may have to go over that game later and try it out myself. Try something similar, but damn. I guess I was a little too slow in thinking they were going to do stuff. Get his deck, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I didn't see any crabs. I guess I could go through, like, the VOD and clip the part where I go through their entire deck with, Katose. It's literally just, like, Jeskai Mill. It's not great. It is a slower deck. If I was playing more aggressive, then they probably wouldn't have been able to keep up. Fun at time? Oh, yeah, absolutely fun. Alright, come on. We're gonna try this one more time. One more time for the video. We are at 4 games. We already have a negative record. We are 1 and 3. I would like to potentially just do a thing. If I went full aggro, there's a chance I would have won that. Not especially with Edgar, because even though he's 6 on the board, he's slow. Because, you know, Edgar, cool, you killed him. Okay, have a 1-1. They can't even attack the same turn it comes out. Alright, do I keep this hand? Yes. It's a 3-lander. I have a hard time seeing these as lands because there's so much text on them. But this is a land. If I hadn't discarded that and I kept... Well, it doesn't really matter, actually. Because they never played Tasha's until they killed me. So, and Galvanic Iteration. So, the only thought I had there was, oh, if I had, you know, been able to bounce Katose and then get rid of all of their things, but it would have just been Maddening Cacophony. Who just played Mill recently and everyone's going crazy for it? What in the world? I will exile that with extreme prejudice. Oh, and this comes in untapped. Nice. No need to wait on it because they just play a land and, you know, stuff happens. X equals 1, submit 0, that's the thing. Autopay. Alright, let's see if we can at least go even against mill decks. They foretell something. I have no idea what it is anymore. I'm not going to try to guess. I have no clue. Straight up, no idea. Alright, I want to play this for blue. Do I want to try to learn from my mistake? No, I want to play this for blue. Because I want access to black at least. I already have access to black. The only thing I need black for... The only thing I need double black for is Music Massacre. No, and Lolth. I might want to have Lolth, okay. Alright, Kaito. We're going to minus Kaito. It is safe from the Spike Field Hazard. Because they were tapped out. Of course, they can hit the token. Iteration. But against a mill deck especially, don't really want to go through my deck any faster than I already am. Ooh, another crab. They play a land, they play the crab. Okay. Can we kill the crab? Yeah, we have another march. We can kill the crab easy. Alright, I do still want to play Celestis. It gets me through certain things. I'm probably going to have to use Hive of the Eye Tyrant and attack. Like, just at some point in my life. Alright, let's plus Kaito. I have no counter spells, but I do have pictures of Spider-Man, so you know, that's valuable to some people. Alright, we're going to play the Celestis. I can always choose not to loot with it, so... Unfortunately, we have to do this on this turn. On our turn. Because playing a land does not use the stack. Ain't that a shame. Discover the impossible. Okay, this is CGB's list. So I can look that up, I guess, if I want to. It's just being knowledgeable of the game, right? What does he ever foretell? I don't think he plays Saw It Coming. But the third crab... Okay, listen. This deck, as well as the, you know, deck that I've made before, only runs 4 crabs as the creatures. So having all those come out is super lucky. Okay, I can play this for... I actually need to play this for black, because I need black to animate this. And yeah, I'm not going to bother with Edgar. I'm going to attack you with this. Because it also plays... Invoke Calamity, I believe it is. The red one that costs 4 red, and then you do nonsense. So I want to remove whatever I can. I'll remove iteration. Of course, that costs 4 red, and they only have 1 red right now, but still. Also, this does more damage than Edgar for a second. Ooh, alright, we turned the... Change the thing on that one. Yeah. I'll take the action. Give me a card. Get rid of the Bright Climb. Head to a white. This makes black and blue. This makes black and white. I actually have double, like, everything right here. Doesn't really matter. I don't have any need for blue mana right now with my hand as it is, so we'll do that. Also, the slightly good thing is largely, like, having lands. Okay, you're gonna dual strike Tasha's me. Alright, hopefully I have enough expensive things to get through this. Hopefully Katose is the next card on top, and I just managed to exile all their Tashas. Alright, Farewell is a pretty big card, so that's nice. I will take this action. I know, right? Like, how do we run into this twice in a row? But I'm gonna get rid of Meat Massacre. It's not gonna do too much for me, I don't think. Nico, I can have Nico kill the crab, right? Oh, it has to be a tapped creature. You're so specific. Oh, God damn, Nico. All right, I want to exile their Tashas because they probably have a way to redo things. We'll play a land in hopes that maybe one day I can do that plus Edgar. I don't know how much removal they have. I don't think they really have any. At least this one has crabs. That's true. At least there's crabs. Like, if it didn't have crabs, I would be a little upset. Be somewhat put off, in fact. All right, 1, 2. All right. They're both unblockable, especially because it has whatever. This does protect me a little bit from a Galvanic Iteration. All right, we're hitting with 4 each time. There's going to be a few more turns of that. I'm going to... I could minus and have another blocker. No, and... Let's see. If I hit him with 5 instead of 4... So it goes 4, 8, 12... That's 3 more turns. Versus 5, 10, yeah. That's still... largely the same. Alright. May as well foretell this. I don't know. I guess I could save it to discard to Kaito, but we're gonna go ahead and just do that. Because you don't really have board clear in blue and red. Not really. Yeah, the board clear you have in blue and red is largely just red, like, you know, do damage to things, and it doesn't often... What the hell are they holding on to? Prismatic Command? Or it's... They foretold a dual strike. Okay, cool. That holds priority, so they just did it now to make it less annoying. Gotta love it. Alright, here's the land. At least lands are basically invisible to Tasha's, so if they Tasha's me, it doesn't matter if I have one other land in my hand or not. Do I still have Kotose in the deck, or did they get exiled? Kotose is still an option, it looks like. Alright. Alright, they milled me. That's annoying. Land for days. Okay. $17 cards. Gotta keep going here. I'm not applying a lot of pressure, but it's something. I guess next turn I could play the Edgar. They can't do anything with 1 red. At some point I have to stop drawing cards, right? So I should take a look and see what is significant. Do I want to get rid of Discover? I don't think I think I do care about Dual Strike, actually. Yeah, I do. Get that one out of there. Alright, take 4. You go to 7. Which is not really where I want to be. I could play Nico, but again, their creature's not tapped. It never will be tapped. Actually, Nico Plus is a way to replay Kotose, which is kind of funny. Okay. Do ever want to minus here? Again, that doesn't really do much for the clock. Next turn I deal 5. It still takes a while. I can Doomscar and kill their crab, but then I killed my hive, which is horrible. Do I want to draw a card? I'll draw a card. I don't know how much removal I'm going towards, but I can get a... If I can get a march, I'll be pleased. They should be fine with this. They're like, yeah, draw all the cards, dude. Medoc Massacre, that's not gonna do much. Yeah, the white splash is really what stabilizes you. Also, I think they played Revitalize in the last one, so they're really trying to go through their deck and do stuff. Alright, Dual Strike Tashas, they're going to try to kill me here. They likely will. Depends. Do all these cards cost $1 million? Wow, okay. And my pen exploded. It always does that. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I can... I can die on my own turn. This is how you do it, guys. And there's the proper send-off. Oh, discard a card, though. Into Valhalla. Alright, well, I was very surprised by running into 0 Naya Runes decks in the 5 games we played, and we only won a single game, which felt pretty bad. But that's life as we see it. So, what was it? 2 mill decks. We beat an Izzet deck. We lost to some other thing. We lost to a Izzet deck as well, with Goldspan and Hullbreaker Horror. And then something else. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. I might tweak the deck and come back to it later on. I do still like Esper and think there's still a place for it, but if Mill is the way to go these days, then I might just try out some Mill, if you know what I mean. I actually already have a Mill deck. That's literally right over here, as soon as this finishes being a circle. Like, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, he's net decking something. Nope. If you take a look right here, I have a deck. It is called Crab. It involves crabs. And if you look slightly to the side, you will see that the game is still loading. Let's see. If you look to the left, you see Spain. If you look to the right, you see Spain. Yeah. Here's the mill deck that I run, that I try sometimes. I like it. I think it's pretty well balanced. It's not great. The only removal I have is Prismari Command and Burn Down the House. And I guess 2 Spikefield Hazards if you want to count that, but otherwise, no, that's it. And there's the Invoke Calamity that I was worried about with the 4 red, which is why I kept exiling their mill cards and stuff. Yeah. But that's... Why do I have a Disdainful Stroke? I don't know. I should get rid of you. I should get rid of that because the mana curve for things nowadays is actually super low. The only thing you would really hit is a Dragon. It's a Goldspan. Okay, how does it do? It does alright. You know what? I think I'm going to play some of this now. Or maybe I'm going to try my own thing and we'll see how that goes. So, I'm going to try some mill right now on stream. Because I just lost to it, and if you can't beat them, then try out something you've already tried before and see if it works. Or join them. That works too, Zenith, yeah. So, I'm going to try that out. We may or may not do a deck tech of this, depending on how it does. Of course, I'm going to go up to, like, Diamond with this, and then actually make a video, and it's going to go back down to, like, well, the bottom of Diamond, but, you know, then I'm going to lose all the games. If you'd like to see me play this deck, join me live on stream. And there's also VODs, you can watch those. But yeah, there's a link down below to the Twitch. And without further ado there, as far as YouTube is concerned, good night or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. But as always, good luck.